Arafura.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Prevention of Domestic Violence. The domestic violence and sexual violence sector are yet to see a single extra dollar from your government. Minister, once and for all, be straight with the sector. Is the $36 million a year you keep referring to genuinely new funding, or is it existing money repackaged? And most importantly, when exactly will this funding start flowing to the frontline services that are urgently needed?
Minister for Prevention of Domestic Violence, and she will be heard in silence.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I guess in the first instance I'm a little baffled because I would have thought that those on the other side would understand how budget processes work, and that much of the work that has to be done involves consultation with the sector to see what's possible, what's not possible, and that budget process for the 24-25 year was actually put in place and completed by those on the other side. But then when I look at the significant deficit that we have, perhaps it's not so baffling. But Madam Speaker, I think the critical issue is there were two services that were quite critical that fell off the radar and fell off the funding track in March of this year. They were the co-responder model in Alice Springs and certainly the extra support for our young people, and that money was invested to the end of the current financial year. And those services have not only continued, but they have been expanded to the Darwin, Palmerston region and the Katherine region. And on top of that, we have put together an extensive program for the $36 million that we have committed in ongoing, unprecedented ongoing funding to the domestic sexual family violence sector until we see some real results in this space. And the funding will be announced, and where that money is going will be announced in our upcoming budget, but we have also already made the commitment that those services that are critical frontline services who were due to fall off the funding cliff on June 2025 will be secured for the future for the next 12 months as we continue to work with them to develop those programs that we know have an impact, that we know will deliver results, that we know will not just see more of the same horrendous outcomes in our community through the impact of domestic family and sexual violence. I am so excited to see what's coming out of that space. I wish I could discuss it in more detail now, but that would not be appropriate. But the feedback and the support that we've received and the information and the innovation that has been put forward in this space is truly, truly encouraging, because we will not continue to do more of the same, because more of the same will only deliver us more of the same horrendous results, and that is an escalation of the victims in this terrible space. So we will see over the course of the next couple of months very clear information, very clear projections around what to expect in that space. That $36 million is new money. We made the commitment that the previous government refused to make. We are going to deliver those services. We are going to see positive results, and we are going to see a safer community.
Member for Fanny Bay.